Hey guys, Baz here, WELDERFABBER. Welcome back to the next chapter. Foxy's only gone and got himself another yard, hasn't he? This is a new truck park. And the reason why he's got this truck park is something that I ain't going to tell you just yet. But we've had to move all the trucks out of our main yard into this yard because something big is going to happen across the road. Let's just take a look at this yard. So this is our main truck park around the UK. We do have a few truck parks. This is the biggest one. There will be 160 trucks parked in here on a Friday night. Every Saturday and Sunday, every truck will be washed before it goes back out on the road on Monday. So at the end of the last chapter, I mentioned going down south to look at a recovery operation. That operation has now been put on hold, but whilst I was gone, the director did a little bit of filming. So let's take a look at what he filmed. So now we're just leaving the yard. We're going to head over to Miller's Recovery. I need to go and see Jack Miller because he's just bought himself a new toy, and I'm definitely going to want to borrow this off him at some point. So let's go and take a look. So we're just going to take key cab for a spin, yeah? Let's go. What do you think, director? V8 power. Now that's what I'm talking about, boys. Now that's a truck. Right, so we just got to Miller's, yeah? Been out for a little spin at T-cab. But we've not come to look at this, we've come to look at this. Tell us a little bit about this, Jack.
So it's a Faymanville 5-axle full hydraulic steer. She sits at about 2.5 foot. Extender.
How far is it going to go?
I'd say about 70 footish, I'd say, something like that. We've got this for moving machines, coaches, 8-wheelers.
So what you say, you're going to lend it me or what?
Well, you know, I'm going to have to babysit you, I suppose, a little bit, but yeah, I'm sure we can work something out of Baz, you know.
Well,
good,
listen,
good man like yourself.
I ain't taking that out without you.
Well, I'm sure we can, it'll be a date then, won't it? Yeah. You know, we'll take it out and I'm sure...
In fact, I've got just a job for it, but we'll talk about that another time, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no bother, no bother.
Has it got a winch on it, yeah?
Yeah, so we've got a 30-ton winch on it, 2 bolsters, floating bolsters, after we extend it. Climb up there. 30-ton winch, straight line pull, snatch blocks, chains, infills. Really tidy job, to be honest with you. Yeah, really made up with it.
So 250 grand?
Yeah, about 250 grand's worth. Yeah, about 250 grand's worth, I'd say. Can't wait to get it in use, actually.
I don't think the Fox will buy one of these. Just use yours.
Yeah, he's getting plenty of brass. Well, yeah, he can rent mine off me.
You making a brew, what?
Yeah, go on, let's go and get a coffee.
Right, cheers, Jack.
Take it easy, Baz.
See you on the next one, bud.
Next time.
Let's go. Alright, so now that we've got it all bolted up, 12.9 bolts, M22s, we'll load it up and we'll take it to site. So this is going to bake up, our bake up quarry. It'll go there to live. So what we'll also do with this breaker is take the old cradle with it, with a 30 tonner. But that cradle will only fit this breaker. So there's no point keeping them separate, keep them together. If we're going to do a machine change, we'll change the cradle at that time. Jay, just lift this up a back trailer in, yeah? Right, that's looking over front. Come forward a bit. Put the chisel on the front, yeah. Come forward a bit. Right, drop it down like that. That's all that now, son. So now we've got that hooked up. I just had a call. We've got a dozer in Blackpool that's needs an edge turning, so I'll get some corner shoes now for a 726 Libra and we'll go to Blackpool before we go to Bacup. So these are corner shoes for a 726 Libra. The edge hasn't been turned, so we can reuse the edge that's on the machine. Yeah, we only need to change the corner shoes. Some bolts, Jay, as well. Alright, so we're just on our way to Woods Waste now, Blackpool. Woods Waste is part of the Fox Group. From here we'll go to Jackson's on the way back. I've just had a call off Dave Scott. They've got a screener that they want me to look at. They're stripping it down and there's some problems with it. So we'll get that in today. So here we are now, Woods Waste. This is another recycling centre, if you will, or a landfill. We'll do a bit of screening here, topsoil and stuff. Westby landfill site. This wheel washer installed not long ago. Little hippo wash. There's my trommel. Why that's wrapped up. That's what we did the drum sealing last week, if you remember. The drum seal, should I say, on the backing plate. I'm just wondering why that's wrapped up. It's wrapped up like that because it's probably going out on hire somewhere. Let's find the dozer. Here we go. There's the dozer. Right, so here we've got a Libra 726 dozer, yeah? We've got 3 of these dozers within the fleet. If you look at this edge here now, you see how it's starting to wear into the actual blade itself. We've let that go a little bit too far, really. Yeah, it'll start wearing away the mouldboard. But I'll just get an air chisel out now. We'll just take this bit out here now. 28mm socket. Crank all these nuts off. I'll get Mick, who's the dozer driver, to give us a lift. I don't believe in leaving the operators sat in the machine when we're doing a job and they can give us a lift, you know. Mick, do you want to get the air seal out of the van?
Whereabouts is it?
It's on bench there, just run it off the airline, yeah? So a job like this should take 45 minutes maximum to change the blade, turn it or change it. Once the blade's off, give the moldboard a good clean the actual back of the edge before you put it back on, yeah? 45 minutes. Should always lead by example if you've got lads working for you, yeah? So we've got a CP chisel, yeah? Saves you trying to get stuff out with bars. So just work your way around the nuts. So here we've got a CP again, 3/4 inch drive, 28mm socket. Keep a bucket to keep all your nuts and bolts in. And the one mistake I'm making here now is I ain't got gloves on. And the reason you need gloves on for doing this job, especially if you come round here, as you turn these, if one of them grabs and then turns, because you need to hold them down, you have to keep it locked in. Can you see how they've got a little square on the bolt? That keeps it locked in. So keep it pushed down, but if you don't, and you spin it, I've done it many times before, and so as many other people around, they'll spin it and they'll cut your finger. So get some gloves on. Always try and prop the blade up if you can, yeah? That one off, mate. Right, take all them bolts out, put them bolts in there, put that on the blade, on the track. Yep. Clean that off with buffer, yeah? Yeah, turn the blade. So we're just going to cock the blade the other way now. Come on, mate. That's it. Right, I'll do. So now we've got the blade off, check the bolts. Check the bolts that they're not worn too far, yeah? Because if they were past that point there, that little point there, they'll start pulling through the blade. So always have a full set of bolts with you when you're turning an edge, yeah? But these bolts will go again. So I'll clean this up now, buff it off, like we're doing with the edges here. Clean them all off before they go back on. If you leave a little bit of muck on them, they will come loose, and that will come loose over time. So what I do, I use a 4.5 inch grinder with a buffing disc on, keep the air line with you. Just until you get a nice flat surface. Square at the top, make sure that locks into the edge and wind your nut on. So it's like that.
I might give it a love tap.
Yeah, go on. Right, all nuts on, boy.
I'll leave that here. I'll wait you put me on.
Yeah.
Start.
So I've just had a call, yeah. That van that we're kitting out to go to the Isle of Man, we've now got a depot in the Isle of Man. I need to get a welder to send over with it. So whilst we're going to bake up, we'll go and buy a welder, aren't we? I'm just going to check what barrage, PSI we got coming out of the compressor, because it's a new compressor with the new van. I'm just wondering how it's running. So the compressor's running at 9 bar and it's dropping to about 7 when we're running the gun, yeah? So that's all good. So I'm just checking that the gun will stay with the compressor more than anything, because you can soon run out of squirt. Mate, turn the blade. Just got that one to get it centre, that's all.
You right?
Yeah. So can you see how that bolt's not sat in flush like these others? I'll have to take that back out and see what's happening there. I'm not happy with that, so we'll put a new bolt in there. What? Give me hammer. See how it's gone down now. Let's turn the blade. Tilt it. Just back up a touch. Back up a bit. It's alright, back up a bit. Come on. Come on. Hey. Right, so that's it now, all buttoned up. So let me just 35 minutes. Maximum 45 minutes. Maximum. That's it, job done. On to the next job. See you later, bud. Let's go. So I just landed at Jackson's quarry. I'm just going to go down to the wash plant and see what Dave wants me to look at. Sounds like they're having a few issues with part of the plant. Making my way down to the wash plant now. There, lad. Where are we going, son?
Up there.
Up there?
Yeah.
Right. Which best way up?
You just park up here where you can get out.
Shall we walk? So we're walking down there, walking down this way?
Yeah.
Right.
When I had it, I'll admit.
Hey, Matt, I'm not sure where it's been, that. It's come from Bacup. Just made a cradle for it.
Right. So we stripped all the mats out. The triple deck side and screen.
Oh, you took all the mats out, yeah?
Pulled the steering rubber, took the fresh start. Put the bars underneath are well worn. You'll see when we get up there. They'll do for next time, but they will want to do. These are all well.
Who stripped all this out?
My lads this morning.
There. Now this looks a bad job, Dave.
Look at them bars.
Right.
See why I'm looking for next time. We'll have to do something. Be alright with new capping rubber on this time, but.
So the mesh has worn the bars down, yeah?
Beaten through the capping rubber. Been running with worn capping rubber.
Yeah.
It's obviously worn the bars.
Yeah.
So.
Just say that again, Dave.
Yeah, so capping rubber's deteriorated over time. The mats have been rubbing against the bars, and obviously the bars have gone a lot thinner. You can see at the top of the screen box what the original size was. If we walk around the back here, you can see it.
I can see it here, so they should be about 10 milli bars really, shouldn't they?
Yeah.
They've worn down to nothing there, can you see? So yeah, we'll have to cut them out and just put new flat bars in, yeah?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4.
12 in total.
12 in total.
And they're 4.3 metres long.
Right. 4.3, have you already measured?
Yeah.
Good lad, good lad.
gapping rubber. The lad's down at the home screen now. It's just a shame to start.
Right.
Gone on his van.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, so I've ordered a dozen new side clamps because you see, I must have scrapped them now, but they've gone to literally nothing. The stone had worn them away.
Right.
Yeah, there's one.
Alright, so this is a side clamp here now. Like a bit of a C-section that clamps the meshing.
It's 6 new ones, but we've got 6 for stock.
Right.
Just constantly.
Oh, have a look in here.
Yeah, you see the proper size there now.
You see how much it's worn away there? Yeah. It's not.
It might be a box off job.
Well, if we got some boards inside at the bottom there to stand on, it might not be too bad.
Right, okay.
Do you know what I mean? But
Cut them out and work from the top down.
yeah, we'll need a few days to do this, like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Saturday, Sunday, I think.
Yeah, we'll do it on a weekend if you want. No problem. What's happening with this guard here?
It's just off, it's around the other side.
Is it? This one?
One there.
Yeah.
And the other side on the drive side of the guard. So
Right.
you have to take the guard off because the bolts are, they're the bolt holes.
Right, oh yeah, I'm with you.
Right behind the guard.
Take the clamps off?
Yeah.
Yeah. Right, yeah, that's no worries there. So when are you thinking next time? How long do these meshes last?
Thinking before Christmas, maybe beginning of the new year as a maintenance week or something like that.
What about over Christmas?
If you want to do it then, suits me.
Right. We'll make a plan, eh? We'll make a plan.
I need to see it while it's stripped out. Then you,
Yeah.
You know, then it's easier to pick.
Well, I know what you're talking about now, so that's the main thing, yeah. Great sound. Right, we've got to go and buy a welder, Dave. So I will see you next time. Right, so this is Express Welding, yeah, where I buy all my consumables from. All my welding tackle. And this guy in here is the most experienced guy I'll ever meet in welding. Alright, son. Just fin about.
Certainly should be, I'll just go in it for you.
And one. Or either an ESAB or a Loach. Single phase. Depends what they got in stock.
You alright?
How are we doing, Chief?
Good.
Right, I'm after a single phase 250 amp MIG set, and I need to send it to Alaman next week.
Yeah, saw your message. Yeah.
What you got?
Right. The best one I've got for you. We've got these on offer at the moment.
Alright, so we've got some in stock then?
Yeah, I've got plenty of these. What's happened is that the regulations have changed.
Yeah.
So in 2023, we can't sell step MIG anymore. Well, we can sell it, but the manufacturers can't make it.
Yeah.
So what I did with Lorsch was they had lots of components ready to produce them at the end of 2022, and they said, how many do you want? So what I did was I filled my boots, because they're a really, really good seller, nice solid heavy machine.
Yeah.
And if it's going
So
to the
that's a 32 amp plug, isn't it?
yeah,
So
and it
single
needs,
phase.
needs a full 32 amps, this machine.
Right.
But it will run quite happily at 250. So
Right, so
Yeah.
what kind of money are we talking?
on the website here. Let me just have a look. Porsche M Pro 252 Basic Plus. Yeah, so what we're offering 25% discount at the moment. Normally 214310. Don't normally give that discount, but because I've got a load of them,
Right, so 1,600 quid to me.
1600 quid. Yeah.
Right, well, what's that with torch and everything?
Torch, I'll do you my best deal on the MB25 that's on it, and then we've got the earth to add to it as well.
Roller wire,
Yeah.
gauge.
Your reeler wire. Yeah, what gauge are you on?
On BOC.
Right. Yeah, so
BLC,
it's the
yeah.
bottom entry 2 gauge
Yeah.
jargon. Yeah,
So,
no problem.
well, what else we're chucking in?
You mean chuck it in?
I want a mask.
You've already got me best deal.
I want a mask.
Do you want to...
Yeah, I'll have one of them.
Savage
Yeah, go on then.
in black.
Yeah. Is that alright?
Yeah. Just wrecking the place.
See what I mean? See what I mean? Yeah. Is that a black one?
Yeah.
Right, I'll have that.
I'll go better with the Lorsch anyway.
Right, and a pair of gloves. Yeah?
Yeah. Right, when are you having it?
When can you deliver it?
Whenever. We'll get it down tomorrow if you want.
Tomorrow?
It's all in stock, yeah, not a problem.
Right, so that set's going to go to Isle of Man. We'll chuck it on one of the boats that's going over this week. Or next week, say now. Let me think now. I'll have to see what boats are in. Yeah, if you can get, I'll sort your node number out after.
Yeah.
Get that over to our gaff. And
Yeah.
yeah, that'll do.
Brilliant.
What else can I have?
You can't have anything else.
What else can I have? Let's have a look.
You rob me every time you come in here.
What else can I have? Let's have a clamp. Here, we've got one of these in our vans.
Yeah.
Gen set, 300 amp.
Yeah.
Proper little set.
Nice and light for you.
What weight are they?
It's about 300.
Yeah, they're only light, aren't they? Yeah. Yeah. Right, anyway, we got to get going. Yeah?
Brilliant.
Good mum.
I'll get it sorted for you.
Yeah. See you later, mate.
See you later.
Yeah. So we just landed at Baycut Quarry now. We're going to bang this breaker on this ZX350. Well, that's a drop door down, Jim. Let's try it. Yeah. You can always put a chain round it if you can't hook up to it. What we're going to do, we're just going to lift it off and turn it round so we can hook up to it properly. See where you're at, Jim? How much weight's in that, do you reckon? Look at that. What a guess. Right on, Jim. Just opening the quick hitch. Lock her up. All do. You're not using it now, are you? No? Right, sound. Right, that's another job done. Back to the shop. Right guys, so that's the bucket done. That just shows you what my lads are capable of when I'm not here. Quality craftsmanship is what I call it. So there's a few jobs coming here, look, whilst I've been out. That's a bale grab. It's got a broken boss, if you look around this side here. So that's snapped. So I had this made the other day. I've just upped the size, I've just upped the OD of that tube, just to give it a little bit more strength. Cut that out and weld it in next week. A little telehandler bucket here that needs some hangers welding on it. There are the hangers inside the bucket. So I think that's it for this chapter. Have you got enough, Director? Good. Please like and subscribe. Leave a few comments. In fact, if you leave a few comments, I'll reply to them on the next one. Yeah, we'll pick about 5 or 6 out and I'll reply to them whilst we're on the road on the next chapter. Cheers. Have a look at the other episodes.